Welcome to Center for Executive Coaching Alumni Interviews. I'm Andrew Neitlich, founder and director of the Center for Executive Coaching. Today we're here with Teri Citterman. Teri coaches first-time CEOs, seasoned CEOs, and emerging executives who will be the industry shapers of future C-suites. Her clients lead companies ranging from startups to Fortune 500s in a variety of industries, including Regence Healthcare, University of Washington Medicine, Peach, OfferUp, Planetary Resources, Clipper Navigation, Northern Trust, Bill and Melinda Gates Investments, and Microsoft. She specializes in helping leaders increase their executive presence to maximize their influence. She's the author of From the CEO's Perspective, a regular contributor to Forbes and the Puget Sound Business Journal, and the founder of the Leadership Lab No. 19. She serves on the board of governors of the World Trade Center and Forbes magazine's National Coaches Council. I've known Teri for some time, and I can attest to the fact that she lives by her mantra, which is the question isn't who's going to let me, it's who's going to stop me. Teri, thanks for being here.
Thanks, Andrew.
So let's just jump in with, what do you like most about coaching?
What I like best about coaching is, especially with the people I coach, CEOs, it really challenges me to uncover ways to up my game. So I'm constantly learning to be a better listener, to ask more insightful questions, to connect the dots faster so they can really find the answers within themselves. It really takes courage for me to be pushing leaders like them outside of their comfort zone, which happens to come pretty naturally for me. But I get to use my edge and my strengths in asking the questions that everyone else is thinking, listening for what isn't being said, and telling the truth, even when it's hard for them to hear.
All right, great. So, and what about CEOs specifically? What do you like about working with them?
They move fast, so we get to move. We get to have impact really quickly. I love one-on-one coaching, and my impact is really measured by the impact and influence that they have throughout their organization. That's how I measure my success.
Great. I've really been impressed with the way that your coaching practice has grown and evolved since you started. Can you talk a little bit about how you've managed to do that?
Yeah, so when I went through the Center for Executive Coaching, right after I wrote a book, that was in 2014, and it's called From the CEO's Perspective, and it really was what changed everything. It serves as the platform for my entire brand, for my coaching, for the CEO forums I do, which are events where CEOs, 3 CEOs sit on a panel and I moderate. We talk about leadership. Everything I write, everything I say, all revolves around the brand from the CEO's perspective. So I focus my coaching practice on CEOs, on their executive teams, and ultimately on those executives on those teams. This fall, I'm launching a new leadership experience for emerging executives who are the future thought leaders and C-suite shapers. It's called the Leadership Lab No. 19, and it's really focused on how to think from the CEO's perspective. So as you can see, I've really wrapped everything I do around the book that I wrote.
That's okay, good. So one book becomes the center of everything. So given that, and also it sounds like, I mean, you just have a tremendous amount of energy and you're testing and trying new things. So take all of that. What advice then do you have for new executive coaches or coaches thinking about getting into the field?
For new executive coaches, I would highly recommend that you choose who you want to work with and then you work with them. Don't talk yourself out of it. Don't make excuses up about why you can't do it. Just do it. It gives you a lot of focus. Within the first 6 months, I tried a lot of new stuff. I did workshops, I did speaking engagements, and they're things that I may not be using today, but it really forced me to stretch out of my comfort zone. I recommend writing a book or finding some way to announce and develop your brand platform. It really helps you stay focused. I would also say know how to leverage the influence in your power base, and that's a framework that we actually learned from Center for Executive Coaching. I use that in all my coaching. I would also say use an assessment and be really exceptional at understanding and getting really deep very quickly on the assessment. It helps your clients tremendously. Also, having a process to be able to convey your results with confidence is key. And then practice listening every chance you get.
All right, fantastic. So I guess I can't help but ask, I'm really curious, where do you see your practice going from here? Just because you have so much energy and you're always trying new things. What do you think is next for you?
Well, the Leadership Lab number 19, I'm launching it October 19th of this year, and it's a year-long program that I've created. And next year, I'll build on that in Seattle, but then I plan to take it outside of Seattle. So we're going national, possibly global.
All right, Teri, great. Best of success. Thanks so much.
Thank you.